Hey everyone, this is Josh from CollectionDX with another. This is me a quick little video review. This is the CM's Corp Brave Gokin Tetsukyojin. Tetsukyojin. Yeah, I think I said it right. It's from Panzerword Galleon, and this is the limited edition OVA color version. The only way you can tell the difference between the two when you buy it is that it has a limited edition sticker on it. The normal one is very shiny. I think I kind of wanted the normal version, but this is the one that showed up, and what are you gonna do? I've come to like it a lot. It's not to say it's not without its flaws. Like with all Gokin, there's the good and the bad, and this one is no exception. First of all, the good with this guy is that he is, I'd say, 90% metal. I mean, the shoulder pads, the chest, the upper arms, the lower arms, the torso, the skirts, the upper legs, the lower legs, even the little covers and the feet are die cast. Oh yeah, the sword, die cast metal. Pretty wild how much metal is in this thing. I mean, it's of the toy. So let's go through it a little bit here. Show you some of the things. As far as accessories, what you see is what you get. It comes with a shield, a sword, and 6 hands. That's it. Okay, so can you just hear the clicking? It's all metal. It's got these cool pistons in the knees that actually work. It's kind of one of those double jointed legs, so it's got like, you know, 2 areas of motion, but I mean articulation is kind of limited by the design. The feet are metal, and you've got toe articulation in several places actually. The heel and is a separate piece as well, so you can twist. Now here's the thing you'll notice is that all the parts are on these ball joints, so literally they just come right off. They're not broken, you know. It's just you can pop them off, and it's actually good to show. This is all metal, but you can really get in and see the inner workings of the legs. That's metal as well. The joint connector piece. So, and while that's off, you can also see that this piece is metal, this skirt piece is metal, all this is all metal. It's all metal. Have I mentioned that it's metal? It just pops back on. So, although it's metal, it's a little loosey-goosey in a couple of the joints. The waist kind of, it's a joint that looks like a barbell. You know, there's a ball on the bottom and a ball on the top, and then this gray piece in the middle is plastic, and it kind of just floats freely. It does give you a good range of motion, but I've popped it off. The arms, once again, they have a cool, almost like an Aoshima type joint where you pull it out to reveal a double joint. Kind of cool there, and it clicks. The problem is when the arms are out, they end up being a little, not too sturdy, so push them back in to get the solid poses. Head's plastic. Look at this, ready? Metal. Unfortunately, it's not sharp. It's got flat edges, but I'm very tempted to take it to a bench grinder and make a nice letter opener out of it. The shield is all plastic, and the gist with the shield is that you can store the sword in the shield like so, and it's pretty cool, but it makes that side obviously very heavy. The shield is held on, it's held by this handle, and there's this little thing in the back that I think in theory is supposed to pop around the top of the arm, but it just barely holds. So one thing about this figure, I'll take all this off. So yeah, it's a little loose, it's a lot of metal, you can get some awesome poses out of it. One thing I figured out isn't in the instructions. There's a little door right here on the chest. If you can get under there, you can pop it open. I don't really know what it does, but it's there. So, as you can see, I've been kind of struggling to keep it up. The feet, the way the feet go, the gray part, unless you've positioned it just right, the gray part being this part, ends up being higher than the rest of the foot. So what we have to do is kind of push that part in and the rest out. So, and then it'll stand flat. But what happened, that just wants to really collapse really easily, and because there's so much metal in the toy that, you know, it could potentially fall over on you if you're not careful. Once it's posed, it'll keep its pose. You don't have to worry about that. Just the fidgeting around while you're trying to get that pose, you know, might not be as solid as you would like it to be. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, it's expensive. So the normal one, I think, is like around $150, $140. This one being the limited, it's I think it's like $10 more. So this one's probably $150, $160. I don't think they made a lot of them. I don't think it was a popular character. It's from this anime called the Panzerworld Gallant. This is actually like from a modern sequel of it that I don't know the name of. So I've never seen the show. It's very cool, but is it $150 cool? I don't know. Maybe for the other one, the shiny one. I mean, I just like the way the shiny one looks better. Not that this looks bad, but it's, you know, the other one's got like flair, you know. So it's ultimately up to you. These things get more and more expensive, and it gets to be a tougher and tougher hobby to be a part of. And we understand that, you know. So I think either you're into it. Some people are just into it, and it's like paying the tax. It's like paying the otaku tax. Like you really want it. You know, if you don't buy it now, it's going to be twice as much in a year on the secondary market, or it'll be reissued and be the value be cut in half. So it's a gamble. You know, it's all comes down to what's in it for you. What is it worth to you? It's not a value, but if you dig this character, it's a remarkable piece. If you like the styling of it, if you like a toy that's 90% die-cast metal, you will like this toy. Not for the casual fan, but like so many of these things in this hobby, it's tough to decide really what's going to draw you to a piece and what doesn't. So this piece came from Anime Export. I don't think they have it in stock anymore, but they are good dudes, so go give them some business. They can track stuff down for you too as well. So that is all I really have to say about this piece, and we'll talk to you again.